All right, in this one, we're going to do the Goodwill campaign. So again, I got here, by the way, just from going here into Campaign Builder, shows your list of campaigns, which ours are now increasing rapidly because we keep making these copies. So in this case, before we ever mess with one, we want to make a copy of the original. The original is called Frank Kern-Goodwill, product name. So we click on that one, and then we bravely come up here and simply click on Make a Copy. I'm going to call this Goodwill New Product. You can call it whatever you want to. I always like to have the Goodwill in the campaign name just so you know what it is. And I'll click on Save. We'll get the weird pinwheel here for about 7,000 minutes. And now it's rolling. So we have now created the campaign and copied it, and we have something safe to mess up if we want to mess it up. So Goodwill's a pretty cool little campaign. There are two uses for it. You can have someone come in through an opt-in page. You can have them go through Goodwill as a buffer between campaigns. It's really up to you. In this instance, what I want to do is I'll walk you through how to do it as a buffer, because the opt-in stuff is fairly self-explanatory. We've done it through so many campaigns. I'll show you how to use this as a buffer campaign. So what we're going to do is we're going to use Goodwill as a contingency if someone's reached the end of one campaign and we want to put them into another campaign that makes another harder offer. We're going to send them through this Goodwill campaign, which is kind of a milder offer. So before I get into the Infusionsoft stuff, of course, naturally, we want to talk about the assets. So in Goodwill, we've got good stuff in Megaphone. So we have your opt-in pages, which you got one that's a video page, one without video in there, with a fantastic typo in there, Goodwill. Let me edit that real quick. That'll bother me. Yours will likely not say Goodwill in here, since we build all of these specifically on everyone's Megaphone individually for you. There we go. That'll just bug me. That's how you change a page name, by the way. And then we've got our asset pages for Goodwill. So I'll scroll around here. We have your Goodwill video series pages, and we have your Goodwill video sales letter page. So the first thing we're going to want to do in Infusionsoft is we want to come over here and we're going to want to change the campaign links so we won't have to mess around with it very much. So if you click on campaign and then links, you'll see we just have video 1, 2, 3, and video 4. Video 4 is actually the VSL. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to assign values to these campaign links as usual. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the Goodwill VSL, and I'm going to simply click it, and I'll come over here, click the link, hit copy, and I will pop this, click edit, pop this right here, and we're good to go. So I'll click on save. And I'm going to do the same thing for videos 1 through 3. So I'll go back to my pages over here, and I think I was back on page 3 where Goodwill was, and so video number 1, come over here, I'll hit copy, I'll come over here and do Infusionsoft, click on edit, change this fella up, and hit save. And I'll do that for these other two as well. I just won't make you watch me. You can see I've changed all of these, and these are now reflecting the proper destination pages in good old Megaphone. Now remember, of course, we can change the way these opt-in pages and these video pages look, and they'll automatically be updated in Infusionsoft and all of that kind of stuff. So we're not going to worry about the cosmetics of the pages in this video right now. We're just going to build everything out. So that's all good. I clicked on edit. I've saved them all. That's fine. So now I'll click on close. All right, so our next thing that we want to do is we want to come in here, and I'll just walk you through how this whole campaign works. So essentially what a Goodwill campaign does is they can either opt in to get something free and then get the free video series, or they're coming from your list. And basically the way these work is, instead of a typical product launch, what you're doing is you're going to be making offers at the end of all of these videos. So in a typical product launch scenario, you deliver these videos that give people really good content, and then you say, hey, I have some, if you like this, I got this big thing, it's coming up pretty soon, and you have a cart open and a cart close. In Goodwill, what you do is the same format, but there's no countdown. and you give them immediate access to the thing. It's really based on my triangle of trust methodology. So, for example, the first part of our series here is just to get them to watch the video they have either opted in for or that we wanted to take as part of a campaign. So the email simply says, hey, go over here. Hang on a minute. There we go. Come over here and watch this video. And this is automatically linked now to the videos that we have placed in your Megaphone account, right, to those pages. So what's different about this? Well, what's different is if they were to click to go watch video number 1, the way this campaign works is you have a video here. The video explains some really cool stuff, how to do cool stuff without doing things that suck, right? And of course, I'll show you how to put the right video in here in a different tutorial. But for now, I just want to give you the overview of this. So the video says, hey, here's how to do some cool stuff. And then you can either make an offer in the video and have this be the buy button, or you can refer them to a different product by saying, hey, if you like this video, you really are going to enjoy this other product. It's about how to XYZ. And if you click on the link under this video here, you'll be taken to a web page that'll tell you all about it, right? So you can use this to sell things, kind of a soft pitch. You can use this to make affiliate offers. And you can even use this as for high-end things, which would say, hey, if you like this and you want to sign up for a strategy session with me, click the button below this video and apply, and I'll catch up with you. So that's the way that works from a strategic standpoint. From the technical standpoint, there's really no difference in structure within Infusionsoft. So we have a series of emails that are designed to get them to click video number 1. If they click video number 1, then they now get the series of emails that send them video number 2 and video number 3. And if you want, we can add videos 4, 5, 6. You can make this last forever if you want to. Now, our technical stuff from Infusionsoft is already done because we have created your campaign links. We've done it all. So the only other thing you have to do is decide, of course, what you want your offer structure to be. And then we simply make this say what you want it to say, make this the right video, and make this point to whatever page you want it to point to. So we'll show you how to do that in another tutorial. But for now, if you've done everything along with me here, you have set up the skeletal process of your Goodwill campaign.